Hola, привет, guten tag, g'day. I am Will and I am the founder of TrekTrendy TV. Today I'm off to Bucharest in Romania and then on a minibus right up to Moldova, through the unknown country, Transnistria, and then over to the second time this year to Ukraine. All in all, it's going to be a week's trip. Bring it on! So I've just arrived at London Heathrow Terminal 5, just checked in at the Galleries Lounge for British Airways. About to go and get my flight in a moment, about 3 hours over to Bucharest. See you there. Arrived in Bucharest, taking the 783 bus over to the centre of town. Quite late at night, 1:30. Flight was delayed by like an hour or so, but we're here. Wish us luck.
Bine ați venit în Romania.
Morning and welcome to Bucharest. I've arrived in the capital city of Romania. We're today on a lake in the centre of the city in the park. Just have a look around. What a beautiful day. So a lovely sunny afternoon in Bucharest, Romania. Outside the Palace of the Parliament, as you can see here, one of the largest buildings in the world, built in the 1980s. So I'm here in a traditional Romanian restaurant right in the heart of Bucharest, experiencing the wonderful delicacies from around the country. So I'm just in the old part of Bucharest, having a look around part of the old city, as well as a bar street just here as well, which I'll be trying out this evening. So the underground in Bucharest is a great way to get around the city. It's very cheap. It's cost me €5 for 2 journeys. It works out at approximately £1 for 2 journeys, which is pretty damn cheap. And now we're just back off to the hotel, ready for an evening out in Bucharest. Room here in Bucharest. I'm staying at the Mercure Hotel, the city centre, so perfectly accessible to go and see all the sights. Now, so I'll show you around the room. We've got a really nice bed just here, and also a delightful view, not really, just so you can see. Unfortunately, I have got a bit of a construction site there, but hey, you win some, you lose some good views. But anyway, so there's the room itself, very nice indeed. So I'm here in just outside the centre of Bucharest, about to catch the 9-hour minibus over to Chișinău. Wish me luck, I'll keep you updated along the way. Should be an interesting ride. So I'm on the bus now, or the minibus over to Chișinău in Moldova. It's a full crowd, so it's rather warm, but for only £12 it's a pretty good value for what it is. It'll be probably about 7 hours until the border, some like passport control to deal with. And then it'll be a few more hours on to Chișinău. So we're at a truck stop about 3 hours into our minibus adventure en route to Moldova. Still high energy, we'll see, but we've got quite a long way to still go. Speak to you in a bit. Probably quite hard to see with a truck stop probably about an hour away from the Moldovan border. It's been a pretty smooth ride so far, a bit interesting driving, but bring on the border and Moldova. So literally just crossed the border into Moldova. It is 20 to 1 in the morning. Probably got another sort of hour or so to go. It's been a long ride, but almost there. So just arrived in Chișinău at our hotel. Slightly interesting, hotel closed, had to ring the bell to get somebody out. Seems pretty much dead, and they also screwed up our room booking. If you see behind me, we're all going to have to share a bed tonight. That's not cool, that's not what I signed up for. Welcome to Chișinău. So good morning from Chișinău. We have arrived and this is our first morning here. Just had a look around the sights of the city. Peter is also enjoying the sights. Dane is also. But you get a really interesting feel to a completely different side of the countryside. So you compare this to Romania, it's a very different look and feel. You can see this is actually the Chișinău Arc de Triomphe. So you join us on a lovely afternoon in Chișinău, playing chess in the park. What more could you want on a Monday afternoon? So after a great spot of lunch, a nice cold drink, we're in Valea Morilor, which is a large park in the centre of Chișinău. See, there's a rather large lake which we're intending to walk around in a moment, and we're also now going to relax and go to what they call Moldova. See what they did there? Fantastic, I like it too. Well, I certainly didn't think I'd be working out in a gym in Moldova. This is a workout Chișinău style. Morning, we're up pretty early this morning. It's about 6 AM. We're going to be taking the train over through Transnistria over to Odessa for the next few days. Should be an interesting experience going through Transnistria, so I'll tell you what it's like along the way. So just bought our tickets in the main entrance to the station. Taking a few minutes to take passport details and the like, and now we're going to be getting this train behind me here over to Ukraine. The train bound for Ukraine. Ticket sorted. The train will take about 5 hours. Cost around £5. Nice and simple. Go through Transnistria. This should be interesting. So I believe we're almost in Transnistria. You can kind of see the atmosphere is changing on the train. Still feels quite relaxed, not as edgy as I thought, but we shall see, we shall see. Something relatively subtle filming. We've just got off the train in Transnistria, having a little look about. Yeah, this is it. This is the Soviet nation, hermit nation, that isn't officially recognised by any country in the world. But yeah, it's interesting. We've just gone through the capital city of Transnistria, Tiraspol. It's pretty nice actually, surprisingly. I was not quite expecting it to be. So we've just crossed over the border into Ukraine. So, arrived in Odessa. Here's a train, we're at the station, now let's get to the hotel. We'll be staying in the 4-star highly rated Hotel Gagarin, which had beautiful sea views and was located in the resort district of Arcadia. That Odessa is very well known for is its incredible nightlife. Here we checked out Ibiza, which is one of their main beach superclubs. So in downtown Odessa, having a look around the walking street just here, there's lots of eateries and places to go and buy, so I'll be keeping going along and updating you along the way. So I'm here at the famous steps in Odessa. As you can see from up here, it's a very busy tourist attraction. Everyone appears to be taking the selfies, so I'm fitting right in filming. In a far over distance there you can see the Black Sea. The next day we headed over to the Catacombs, which are a network of underground tunnels under Odessa, some up to 60 metres below the ground. Originating from mining the limestone, they provided a network of smuggling tunnels as well as serving as a hiding place to Ukrainians during World War II. You need a guide for this, as many people have got lost in the labyrinth to date. Odessa is done a few nights here, lots of partying, lots of sightseeing, and now we're off to the airport, on to Kiev. Ready, Peter?
Yeah, of course.
Flight bound for Kiev. Odessa was brilliant. Airport. Let's go on this hour flight up to Kiev.
Come on,
So, touchdown in Kiev. Just got the taxi ride to enjoy, which we got for 350 after some hard haggling, which works out at about £7 or £8. Bring on Kiev. The metro out here is incredibly good value. You get 5 journeys for just 20 Ukrainian currency. This is Arena, one of the main areas of the nightlife. You've got Sky Bar over there, several eateries as well. A really happening place in downtown Kiev. I'm here in Maidan Square in the centre of Kiev. As you can see around me, there's a lot of posters up about the war going on and the protests that have happened here before. It's a very atmospheric place, but also a very nice place in the centre of the city. Just been to the Chernobyl Museum. Unfortunately, I haven't had the chance to go to actual Pripyat and Chernobyl on this trip, but a very interesting and harrowing reminder of what happened almost 30 years ago. Ukraine has got to be one of the highlights of my 12 countries in 12 months. Just off to catch my flight back to London. This is the MasterCard Business Class Lounge at Kiev International Airport, Tiraspol. Catch you in London. So, arrived back in the UK.